Alright, let's kill Aiden. Just kidding. Kind of annoying me in real life. We'll see if he gets better. We'll see if he gets better. After sleeping on it for a night, I've calmed down a bit. My fury is ebbing away, and instead, I'm just disappointed in what happened yesterday. I feel betrayed, like getting sucker punched right in the gut. I did like him, but this is not what I expected. Lying to me, pretending to be somebody else? How long would he have continued this lie if I didn't find out? As long as he could, because again, they don't think about the future. They literally think about what they can get in the moment. That's what kept me awake at night. How far was he willing to go to keep the secret? The only reason why I haven't straight up blocked and removed him from my friends list, despite the endless notifications that he sent me a message, is because he didn't set out to deceive me on purpose. Like how someone can groom a person online and send all these pictures and gifts to get on their good side. They were lying with bad intentions from the start. Aiden is just some guy I met online with low self-esteem, so he used his cousin's picture instead of his own. When I put it like that, it almost seems trivial. That doesn't excuse what he did, nor do I feel like forgiving him just yet. Forgiveness needs to be earned. I should let Lexi know what happened. I take out my phone and open the Chaos Chat app. I want to see his messages. He better be groveling. 6 messages. Dude, that's not groveling. As expected, this is not a ton of messages. There should be like, it should do the 9+ icon when you have more than 9 messages waiting for you on Discord. As expected, there were a ton of messages from Aiden. I'm just going to ignore them for now. Let's talk to Lexi. She's online. Some messed up stuff happened yesterday. Hey, what's up? Not only has my computer died on me, but I also found out Aiden was lying to me. What do you mean? Who's Aiden? Ziggy's real name. Fuck, I mean Ziggy. Stupid autocorrect. He was catfishing me, what the fuck? Oh my god, no way. How did you find out? Brought my computer to the store, found out he was working there. He acted like he didn't know me. Turns out that wasn't him, it was his cousin. Ugh. What a piece of shit. Oh, dang. Are you and him close? I guess. We sexted. Oh my god. Sneaky. And he was using his cousin's pictures. Ew. It's like so gross. It is. I feel mortified. Yo, do we kick him off Hype Cube Club? He's still a part of it. I don't know, it's in a server. Yeah, but he was catfishing you. Sinner's gonna side with you anyways. At the moment, I just don't want to talk to him, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna demand him to be kicked off. Okay. Whatever you want. That's a good friend. Does he look ugly IRL? Lol. I honestly was too shocked to really pay attention, lol. Guess he looks average. He's got this skin condition called vitiligo, which he's insecure about. Ah, I've seen some models with that. Is that why he used someone else's pic? Yeah, at least that's what he said. Something about how people stop talking to him once they see him. Are you gonna stop talking to him? Well, at the moment, I am still really annoyed. Ugh. I get that, lol. I'd be too creeped out, too. I'd be too creeped out and just block him. He's been messaging me. Haven't read them yet. Ooh. What's it say? I want to know, lol. I guess I can take a look. Let's go. Seems I'll be reading over his messages anyway. Here we go. Hey, I understand if you don't ever want to talk to me again and block me, I would block me too. But since you haven't blocked me just yet, I really want to convey how sorry I am for the way things happened. I know it was wrong of me to use my cousin's picture, but at the time I was so stressed that you'd stop talking to me if I showed my actual picture. It was a decision made in the heat of the moment. It's happened before. I'd talk to someone, we'd get along really well, and as soon as I'd show my picture, they would ghost me. Some block me immediately. You're really cool and I like talking to you. I just didn't want the same thing to happen again. Well, I messed it up anyway. I'm sorry. I honestly don't know how to reply to this, saying it's happened before and that's why I used someone else's picture. It doesn't excuse what he did, but I do empathize. That said, I don't forgive so easily. I want to know something. How long were you planning to keep this facade going? You're here. I thought you'd already blocked me. I haven't. Now answer my question. I don't know how to answer that. I didn't have anything planned at all. Yeah, they don't. What if we kept this up for another few months? You'd just continue to send me fake pics of your cousin? See, that's what pisses me off the most. Ugh. That you wouldn't come clean on your own. It's only because I found out. I'm sorry, I'm too much of a coward. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I know, I'm beating myself up about it already. I don't know if I would have told you. What if I asked you to meet up, like go to ClanaCon? Probably would have come up with an excuse. Ugh, you're not helping your case, but at least he's being honest. I messed things up. But you haven't blocked me yet. Does that mean there's a chance you'll forgive me? Not if you keep using that emoticon or whatever you call it. I didn't say that. I promise, I'll be good. I'll do anything. He's begging for my forgiveness here. It's a little on the pathetic side, but he's right. I haven't blocked him yet. You keep saying that. What exactly do you even mean? I can do things for you. Like what? What are you even good at? I'm really good at swimming. Lol. What does that have to do with anything? Are you going to save me from drowning? Alright, that was stupid. I can bring your computer to your home when it's done. Anything computer related, really. You're the one working on it? Same as last time. I'm so sorry, I didn't know that motherboard was bad. I've actually already got a new one installed and the fees are waived since it was our fault. I was going to send a message tomorrow that it's ready to be picked up. But I can deliver it to your home instead. How does that sound? Not having to lug back that heavy computer sounds good to me. On the other hand, then Aiden would know where I live. Do I want that? Well, I guess having an errand boy isn't such a bad thing. How are you going to bring it back? I can borrow my cousin's car. I can bring it to you in the morning when the store opens up. Good. I want it before 10. Don't be late. Of course, I'll be diligent. I figure I should probably let Sinner know about the situation as well, since he's the server owner. Actually, it's none of Sinner's business, but okay. Hey, just wanted to give you a heads up in case you noticed something weird between me and Ziggy. Chipped autocorrect. Yo, what's up? What did you do? I didn't do anything! Ugh, it was Ziggy. What the I'm about to throw hands at this phone, that's so funny. What did the twerp do? We were chatting a lot and he sent me pics of himself. Oh my god, I don't want to hear about your sexting adventures, Vanan. Lol. I won't go into detail. Oh god. Well, yesterday I found out those pictures he sent me were actually of his cousin. What? He sent fake dick pics? Just the face. Man, why do you always get the weirdos? You were catfished. Lamau. Let me boot out this loser. Don't. It's why I'm telling you now. You don't want him gone? I know, it sounds weird. Really fucking weird. I'm taking out my anger in my own way. Do I even want to know? No, actually. No, I don't. But if you don't want him kicked, alright, it's whatever. Thanks for understanding. Stop attracting weirdos. That includes you too, you know, lol. You know it. Lamau. At least if I send a dick pic, it'll be of my own. What the fuck? Ew. Don't send me anything. It's fine. You won't appreciate it anyway. I'll go bother Mero. Don't send him dick pics either. I'll do what I want. You can't stop me, woman. He's still upset about the pizza thing. Nah, it's all good. He can't stay mad at me. He has an endless amount of patience. I don't know where he gets it from. Says the one who's okay with being catfished. Hey, I never said that. Yeah. Wanna play? Can't. PC died. Again? Wait, don't you have like 2 computers? I have another one that I use for work, but it runs like a potato, so no way am I playing Arena on it, lol. Anyway, Ziggy's gonna bring my PC tomorrow. Wait. What? You know him, IRL? He's gonna fix my PC and give it to me. Never mind. I said I don't want to know your schemes. You're the one who asked, lol. And I deeply regret it. Lol. Good luck with your shit. Let me know if he does anything creepy. I'll beat his ass. I used to do martial arts, you know? You never fail to mention. But thanks. The next day I'm waiting for AIDEN to arrive. It's morning still, and AIDEN has already sent a message that he's on his way. The knock on the door startles me, even though I expected it. He's here. For some reason, that makes my stomach twist and turn. I open up the door, and I'm greeted by AIDEN carrying my computer. Hello, he greets me awkwardly. It still takes some getting used to this new appearance. He's a lot lankier than his cousin. As expected, looking at him like this, I'm still annoyed. He's trying not to drop the case. It's a little impressive he's managed to hold onto it given his lack of muscles. Come inside. You're gonna have to use the stairs. Stairs? He gulps. I step aside and let him in. AIDEN stands in front of the staircase, looking over the computer case. That's, steep. You didn't say you lived upstairs. Downstairs is my workplace. I don't keep my personal computer there, I tell him. Well, good luck, I say with a smirk as I walk up the stairs ahead of him. The wood creaks with each step he takes. Every once in a while, he lets out a small grunt of effort. But thankfully, he managed to reach the top of the stairs without any incidents. Yeah, that was like a gamble. He could have fallen and ruined your computer even more. I guide AIDEN through my living room, pointing at my desk. Put it underneath there, I instruct him. AIDEN fumbles around as he places the computer case underneath my desk. Without even waiting for further instruction, AIDEN sits on the floor and starts hooking up the dangling cables. Soon enough, my computer is all set up. He presses the power button and it whirs and boots up. The monitor flickers on as well. Ta-da! He exclaims. All fixed. I can't help but smile. It's working again. And I don't have to pay? I ask, just to be sure. He shakes his head. All taken care of. You don't owe us a cent. He sticks his hand in his pocket, then fishes out a folded paper, handing it over to me. I take it and read it. It's a receipt. It really does say I don't have to pay anything. I leave it behind on my desk. Oops. I pressed down on the key too much. Is that all? Asks AIDEN. I look down at him, raising my eyebrows. What do you mean? Do you want to offer more work? Maybe. If you've got any electronics that aren't working, I can take a look at them. I recall a conversation we had where you said it was annoying how people kept asking you to do things for free, I point out. Thinking back on it, I become annoyed again. He gives a sheepish smile. I guess this is different? I'm the one offering. Oh, but I can't stick around for too long. Derek wants his car back, he says in a wary voice. As AIDEN tries to get out from under the desk, I ask something else that's been on my mind. Derek, your cousin, he doesn't know you've been using his picture, right? Bonk. Ah, AIDEN yells, having bumped his head against the desk. He falls down on his butt and holds his head with his hands, squeezing his eyes shut. I lean down to look at him in worry. Are you okay? That was a nasty bump. He pries open his eyes and attempts to smile. It's totally okay. I'm fine, he reassures me. His expression says anything but. Biting down on his bottom lip. Seems his tolerance for pain is quite low. It hurts, doesn't it? I state dryly. Yep, I lied. I might cry. He actually doesn't seem to be lying as his eyes are welling up. I offer my hand. Come, I'll get you some ice. There's a second of disbelief on his face before he accepts my hand and lets me help him get up. Opening the door to the freezer, I grab a tray of ice cubes. I remove a few of them and place them in a plastic bag, walking back to AIDEN, who is leaning against the kitchen counter. Nice, kitchen, he tries to make small talk. Lower your head, I say. Not expecting this, AIDEN's eyes widen. Come on, let me put some ice on it. It'll make you feel better. Sheepishly, he lowers his head as I get closer to him. I press the bag of ice on top of his head and he visibly shivers at the cold. Oh, he sighs, looking at the bag like it's a gift descended from the heavens. That feels good. Told you. Now that I'm so close to him, I can see the vitiligo. He hides behind his hair more clearly. I'm gonna Google how to say this. It doesn't always work. How to say No. Hello?
To pronounce in English this medical term, designating a long-term skin pigment.
Yep.
You do want to stress on.
Oh my god, you're annoying. Literally just like, it needs to be like a few seconds long. How to pronounce this word. Hello?
Probably see. It's my skin condition. It's called vitiligo. And
Vitiligo. 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 I'm gonna look at another one.
We all terms that many get wrong, so make sure to stay tuned to the
Vitiligo.
channel in British English. This is said as vitiligo.
Vitiligo. Okay. I can see the vitiligo he hides behind his hair more clearly. When our eyes... I'm gonna fucking forget. I can feel it coming. When our eyes meet, I suddenly back off, feeling like I've been caught staring. It's okay. Give me the bag, he says, rubbing his nose. I give him the bag and he applies it to his head. So, are you going to answer me? I ask, crossing my arms. I'm not sure what you're referring to, he lies, averting his eyes. Does your cousin know you're pretending to be him? I ask loudly. Aiden flinches in response. I wasn't pretending to be him per se, he mumbles. Don't get pedantic with me, I huff. No, he doesn't know, he says quietly. Bro, it's so quiet. Why do some visual novels have this problem? Ever done this before with anyone else? I grill him. He shakes his head, the ice cubes rattling in the bag. Just you. When catfish say that, they're usually lying. And when they get caught or come clean by themselves, because one of the catfish that I was with did come clean by themselves, because they were worried about not having a future with me. Crazy. They will say, I'll never do it again, and then they'll do it again. Or they'll say, it's just you that I've done this with, but they've done it before in the past. Why would they tell the truth about that? If they tell one big truth, which is coming clean, they can then lie. They can continue lying. Because of this one big truth coming clean, even though they were lying, anything else after, like, anything that they say after that seems like the truth because they told you one big truth that was really hard for them to tell. Be careful. Well, I don't feel special, I say sarcastically. Please, don't tell my cousin, he asks. Are you really in a position to be asking for things? I point out. I guess not, no. But he's got nothing to do with this. He's an okay guy. Not like I have any sort of relationship with him, I grumble. It's you who I've been talking to. Aiden's shoulders slump as he looks down at the floor. Yeah, just me. An awkward silence passes between us both. So, about that offer, got anything you need fixed? He starts. I don't, I answer honestly. But you know what? I could use some help with deep cleaning the house, I muse. His eyes shoot open. I'll do it, he eagerly responds. You know, I somehow doubt you know so much about cleaning, I say, starting to have my suspicions. Zilch, but I can hold a broom and a mop, he says, absolutely shameless in his incompetence. I sigh. He seems so eager to do this for me, though, to get back into my good graces. It's hard to say no to that. Then, are you working tomorrow? I ask. It's Saturday, but he might have to go to work after all. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. I'm yours all day long, he says with a slow bow of his head. Good. Then tomorrow you're going to clean up my house, starting with the boutique downstairs. He happily nods his head. That's fine with me. And you're going to wear a maid costume while doing it. That's He catches himself, face suddenly going blank. Excuse me? Maid costume? I smirk at him. My kinda girl. The weekend comes around and there's a knock on the window. I look up, my stomach doing a flip. He's here. I get up from my chair and quickly let Aiden in from the back. He shuffles back into the workroom, awkwardly looking around. Although I will say, okay, let's calm down and let's talk about this. So, I know he's fucked up, right? Big time. So he wants to do anything possible to get back into her good books. But I don't think giving him these options and being like, wear a maid costume, where he doesn't really feel like he has the option to say no, even though he does. He doesn't feel like he does because he really, really wants to get back into her good graces. So I'm not totally cool with her doing that. But also, no one's probably going to see him apart from her. He might even like it. I don't know. We'll see. He shuffles into the workroom, awkwardly looking around. Wow, you have a lot of stuff in here, he says. Well, this is where I work and create most of my cosplays, I explain. Then his eyes land on the black and white outfit sprawled across my work table. His eyebrows dip down into a crease. Is that... he asks, unsure. The maid outfit you're gonna wear? Yes, I answer gleefully. And a mop, a bucket, and a broom right in that corner. I point to the various cleaning equipment. Do I really have to wear it? Aiden almost pleads with me. Of course, I answer in a serious tone. I shrug my shoulders at him. Don't like it? You can just go home. He hugs his arms close to his body, his shoulders slumping in defeat. Alright, I'll do it, he concedes. Great, you can go ahead and change in the hallway while I do some work. Work? He asks. Are you gonna clean as well? No, actual work. I'm working on my cosplay for CleanerCon. Oh, Neri, right? He sounds very interested. You showed the sketch before. I'll be cutting out the patterns today, which is a lot of work, so make sure you don't get in my way. Aiden straightens his back and he gives me a firm nod. Leave it to me. What should I do first? Well, since you're a total newbie at cleaning, first, dust everything with the feather duster or a wet rag. I start to explain. Then sweep the floors and mop them afterwards. Upstairs as well? He asks. Just downstairs for today. I don't think you'll be able to finish both floors today. Is it that much work? He asks, tilting his head to the side. I give him a slightly evil grin. You're doing my boutique as well, which is a lot of work. Boutique? He gulps. I step inside of the boutique, looking at all the costumes prepped on the mannequins. Welcome to Olympus, I say proudly. Aiden's eyes are wide in wonder. He keeps looking around the various costumes to see if he can recognize where they're from. Oh, it's Merciless from Overclocked. You mean Mercy from Overwatch? He almost squeals as he hops to one of the mannequins. He moves to the next one. And this one is Dark Milda from the latest Legend of Link. Dark Zelda? I lean against my counter, feeling a sense of pride well up. You're like a kid in a candy store, I say, nearly chuckling. He turns to me with a sheepish grin. Sorry, he just looks so cool to me. Did you make all of these? He asks, his eyes unable to stay locked in one place. Pretty much. There's some standard stuff I keep in stock for the casual, but all of the complicated designs are done by me. I'll get a client in here who'll buy one of the costumes and I'll have to fit it to their size. That's such a cool job, he says dreamily. I just work at AJ Electronics. Sounds like he actually hates his job. You don't like it there? I ask, slightly curious. Not really. It pays minimum wage and I don't get as many hours, but it feels like a waste of my bachelor's. Why not quit? I suggest. Find another job. He pushes his fingers together and pouts. Sounds rather scary, to be honest. I tried entering the job market, but it was heavily oversaturated with fresh graduates. Ah, so you couldn't find a job. I figured this was temporary anyway, but it's been a year now. He chuckles nervously. Previously, I worked as a lifeguard at the swimming pool. Now that I didn't see coming. He was a lifeguard? He brushes the hair in front of his eye. I quit when I didn't want to wear the uniform anymore, he says awkwardly. So I think it's really cool you're running your own business here, especially at your age, he says with a genuine smile full of admiration. I turn away from him lest my heart starts to race. I'm supposed to be mad at him. Anyways, I start loudly. Let's get to work. Go change. As I draw out the patterns on paper, I can't help but be anxious. I want to see what he looks like wearing that maid costume. He's been in the hallway for like 10 minutes by now. Are you okay? Do you need any help? I call out to him. No, I'm fine, he replies back, his voice cracking in the middle. Then hurry up, don't dawdle. I'm ready, he announces as he opens up the door. Maid outfit, maid outfit, maid outfit! How dare you? How actually dare you? Alright, I will see you in the next one.